Hello, but welcome back to my channel. This is Vickie with VJ Designs. I am going to finally start the journal that I promised for the giveaway. And I'm going to do a little bit different cover. I remembered that I had this cover. I can't remember. I did this years ago, and I can't remember who I learned to do this from. I believe it was Shell from Ramblin' Crafters. And like I said before, she's not really doing videos at this time, but I'm going to attempt to make one of these. I think it's really cute, and it's very simple. And it just opens like this, and it's a travel size. And then these flaps you can open, and you can put, you know, things in here if you want to. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. My journal is going to be purple, and I am using digitals from Artie Mays. And I have mentioned her before. She has gorgeous digitals, and all these papers. This one was actually a TN size, and I printed on the backs of all these. I'll go through these pages really quick. This is gorgeous, and I printed. She had 2 of these pages with the lines. I printed on the back. I'm going to do one signature on this. This was from a different digital. I'm not sure if this was hers or not. These are absolutely gorgeous. This is her other page that is lined. Beautiful. I know I've made another, this is not hers, made another journal like this before and sold it on my Etsy. I don't believe this is hers either. It's a whole digital I got with stained lace papers. I can't remember. Sorry whose that was. If I can find it, I will also put it in the description box. This was a some of these I got free from this certain site, and this is one of them. Some of these pages I got off that site. I love this page. It's so beautiful. This is from, these 2 pages are from another one of her digitals, and the papers just go really well. And yeah, they're longer, so what I'll do is fold over one or both pages. This was also another free. This was a free digital also, this purple. I just printed both. Because it's going to go this way. My printer was, I needed to print the heads, and so this page came out with lines on it, but I kind of like that. So I'm going to use that, you know, it's like a lined paper. So I had to clean the heads and everything, and then I printed the other side, which doesn't have that, but it's beautiful. And that was off of a free site. And then these were like misprinted papers. I printed the wrong sizes. And so I will use these like for tags and pockets and that kind of thing. And this one, I can't remember what it, oh, I printed the lines upside down. You know, it's all a learning thing. And this one printed too small. So yeah, I'll be using those for ephemera and whatnot in this journal. So let's start by making the cover. I probably won't get too far in this. I'll probably get as far as putting the cover together and putting those pages together today. But I had bought a whole bunch of paper one time at, I think, Hobby Lobby. Let's see if it says. No. I kept the branding strip here. It doesn't say. I don't know if it's Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But anyway, you start with a 12 ounce piece of paper, 12 by 12. Okay, this is 12 by 12. And what you do, this is the scary part. You fold it corner to corner. You really want to get it as, precise as you can, because you're doing some folding. Okay, so you're not going to fold it the opposite way, corner to corner. But you've got this line down the middle, okay? So now what you're going to do, you want to take these pieces on either side of this and just fold it to the crease. You guys, this is the first time I have done this since that first one I made, so I'm doing this with you on here and praying that it comes out. So far it seems to be straight. Okay, then you take this piece. This paper's kind of stiff, and you fold it in right to the line. You don't want to go over. You do not want to go over that crease, because when you're folding it, it'll... Okay, and burnish it down really well. This is a really heavy cardstock. And the reason why you started with these sides in, because now you know where to go with this one. Right up to meet them. I really have to hold on to this because this is a stiff cardboard or cardstock. Probably wanted to come down just a hair. Feels like it's overlapping. We'll see. Okay, and then this side you want to do the same thing. Just meet up to the middle. And give it a crease. Okay, so now it looks like this. So then you fold it where you had this, you folded it like this to begin with. That's the way you want to fold it. So this is how we want to fold it. Just like that. Look at that. I think we came out pretty good. I'm going to burnish it down really well. There's a little bit of a gap right here, but I think that's okay. I mean, you know, it's all folded now, so if we maybe this piece can move out very slightly. Okay. All right. So now we're folded. Like I said, this is kind of a heavy paper. I think it's even heavier than this one. This one, you know, yeah, it's a little heavier, but that's okay. So there we have our cover. So now what you want to do is you want to make some sort of closure. You know, what you could do if you wanted to is make a band to put over it and that. But what I'm going to do is put a I'm going to put an eyelet here, and oh, I don't want to, I almost opened that upside down. Ooh, that would have been not so pretty. Okay, I got to have a cup of coffee. There's my nice, I'm on the nice list so far. Okay, so we're going to take this and let's see. Let's just do, I don't know what you call this, polished brass, or, yeah. So you'll make sure you're doing the hole on the right side. Okay, so this is, it opens like this, okay? You've got this triangle here. So what you want to do is flip it over on the back and put your hole for your eyelet. And I'm going to use the big one because these last eyelets that I bought are even bigger. Than this, so I usually have to kind of work a little bit to get it to fit. There we go. And I always struggle with this, hoping that it'll work right. I think I have it on the right. Okay, good. So now what I want to do is, well, I'll do that later. You want to put your ribbon or whatever in there, and I've got some ribbon that I'm going to use. So now we've got that in there. So there's our cover, okay? And, you know, it'll settle down after a while. So now, the fun part. You know, believe it or not, the making the cover is never my favorite thing to do. Actually, choosing my papers is the most fun. I've done quilting in the past, and I haven't done any for a long time, and my most favorite part of quilting is picking out the material. But then getting around to making the quilt, that's another deal. So right now, what I want to do is, I could fold this up. Maybe that's what I'll do. Instead of cutting it off, I will fold it up and make a folded page. Folded pockets, like that. So that's one of the pages. These pages I will, this one I'll fold in one side. Sorry, I'm off the camera. So what I'm trying to do is just make one side This is, the pages are 4 by 8 1/4, I believe. Okay, so this side I'm going to fold over this way first to see where I'm folding. Okay, and then I'll fold it in. So there's that page. I usually don't make a whole lot of these travel journals, travel size. And get that even. Okay, we'll just do the same on this side. The fold's going to be on the same side. That's okay. And we'll fold it in. Okay. And these pages, oh, I have a little strip down here that needs to be cut. Okay, so these pages, all it needs to be done is fold them in half. They should be the right size. They're just so pretty. And if I have to, I'll cut a little bit off the edge. I love this. I got that off Etsy. Get all these off Etsy or Ko-fi, whatever. And some of these digitals, oh my goodness, gorgeous. I was kind of playing around with making my own digitals in the fall. I have a bunch of really pretty fall pictures, and I made digitals out of them. But by the time I, messed around too long and didn't I was going to make a journal and show it on here with them. But then it got into the Christmas season, so I thought everybody's probably over fall, so I'll wait. Okay, so now we have our pages. I want to put these together. And I think one of these I wanted to use for my first page, which I think is this one. And I thought about, you know, putting other plain pages in, you know, like we do with junk journals, but I want to make this journal, what do I want to say? I want to make this signature a little smaller, but I wanted to use all these papers because they're so gorgeous. And if I use too many papers, you know, filler papers, then it gets, you know, too bulky. Okay, so my storage on my phone got full and it cut off on me. So this is where I'm ending the video for today. And I will show you what I did. I went in and trimmed all the pages so that they fit inside the cover. And then I went ahead and cut the very tip of that and put an eyelet in there. So when you close it, it just closes much nicer, and you won't have a curled tip there after a while from opening and closing. So there you have it. That's the first part of our giveaway journal. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and please press that like button and make a comment. I will answer you, I promise. All right. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon.